Nationals are more than 3 times, in fact 3.5 times as likely to be arrested for sexual offences as British citizens, as you can see on your screen there. And the research was conducted by the Centre for Migration Control. It also found that for all crimes, foreign nationals were arrested at twice the rate of native Brits. And I'm very pleased to say I'm now joined by the research director for the Centre for Migration Control, the man who formulated this report, Robert Bates. I'm also joined by my panel, that's the Reform spokesman, Gawain Towler, and GB News' senior political commentator, Nigel Nelson. Rob, let's start with you. You and I have spoken many, many times in the past about how this data doesn't exist. If it does, they're very, very reluctant to release it. Some truly astonishing figures here. How did you get this data? Where's it from?
So if we were a proper functioning country, you'd go to the Home Office, you'd request the information, and they'd have it ready. They'd have it already compiled, they'd have been monitoring the situation. Unfortunately, Britain doesn't seem to be working like that, so what you've got to do is you've got to go the next step beyond that. You've got to go to those individuals that are on the front line. You've got to speak to the police forces, and you've got to ask them directly to access their databases. It's called NOMIS. You've got to ask them to extract information on custodies, on embassies that they've had to contact because they've had to arrest a foreign national, and you have to really ask them to look through their records and to compile this information. The thing that I found really interesting when speaking to the police forces was that this wasn't information they already had access to. This wasn't information that was already on tap. It was information that they almost didn't know was available to them. It was information that we almost had to walk them through step by step as to how to extract from their own systems. And this really lays bare how much of a data desert the UK is currently occupying when it comes to the migration issue. The fact that, this is crucial information, but yet those individuals that have access to it don't realise how valuable it is and don't realise that it's there.